Hello, welcome back to Natural Music. We are doing the song Silent Night, a 3/4 time Christmas tune, and we are doing it in the key of B flat. By now you should know the intro. If not, go back and learn that intro. But if you do not know it, this will still make sense to be able to play it. We're going to go over the chords and the rhythm and the structure and essentially how to accompany in this song with this arrangement. Okay. So let's jump right into it. It's in the key of B flat, and we're playing in 3/4 time. So we are going to create the rhythm. We're going to pull up a B flat chord here, and we're coming out of the intro, so it's like, oop, and then we're right into the song. Silent night. So we're just doing 1, 2, 3 with a chord, and this is the way I'm going to play this B flat. I'm going to play B flat, and instead of a D, I'm going to play a C. So I'm adding the 2 in there instead of the 3, and you can add the 3 in there, but I choose to do this. It just kind of has a clean sound to it. So B flat, C, and F in the right hand, and then a B flat octave down here. So we're going silent night. Play a couple measures of that. Then on the end of the second measure, I'm going to hit this F, and then go down here and hit a real strong B flat. Kind of really let it just ring out. So I'm going silent night. Ooh, don't mess that up like I did. So you can kind of see. So we're a couple measures: 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then come down here and hit that B flat. All right. And so silent night. Then on all, we're going to go to a all is calm. So we're going to play an F with an A in the left hand. So A octave. Hey, and on these octaves, if you can't reach an octave, then just play the low note. It'll sound just fine. But if you can reach it, by all means. F, C, and F. This is how we're going to play this F. So it's the same as an F here. We're just taking this F and put it up here. We're going to let the thumb kind of follow the left hand, just because I like the way that sounds. And we were on that B flat too, and all you got to do is just drop down to A in the left hand and drop your thumb down to A. So it's an easy change. So holy night. So on all, here we go, F over A. All is calm. Okay. So now here's something that I do on slow songs that you can or cannot do. I do this little transitioning when I'm going to the next chord. We're getting ready to go on all is bright. On all, we're going to go to a G minor, which is G, B flat, and D with a G down there. So we're here, we're going here. But we play a couple measures of the F over A, and on the 3 and the and of the 3, so it'd be 1, 2, 3, and I play whatever's in my thumb, which is an A in this case, and then whatever's in my pinky, F. Or you could play the C, but I do it in my thumb and pinky. And I go 3 and then I would change to the G minor. It would kind of sound like this. All is calm. And I do that also on the G minor there. So you only get one measure of that, so you just do it when you change. So I go 1, 2, 3, and so that G minor is G, B flat, and D, and so you're going to do the G and D. So 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to go to a B flat there, F, B flat, and D. We've taken that F and put it down there because it's a B flat over F. But I wanted to... You'll see me do that from time to time, and that's all I'm doing. Just on the 3 and as I transition in the chords, I'm just doing the thumb and then the pinky. So we're on the F over A. All is calm. Going to G minor. All going to B flat over F. So that is an F down here, obviously. F, B flat, and D is bright. Now, on the 3 of this, we're actually going to change chords. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and we're going to go to a B flat with a D down here. So we're going to change the D here, then D, F, and B flat. So 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to a E flat chord. So regular old E flat, G, and B flat. And you can play that as the 2 if you want to and add the F. Either way is fine, but I'm going to play E flat, G, and B flat with the E flat down there. So we're going, so round young virgin. And when you're on a chord for a while, this is up to you, and you'll see me do this also on the and of the measure. 1, 2, 3, and like that. You can do the alternate note, which in E flat is B flat. It's the 5th note of the E flat scale. So we're going 1, 2, 3, and like that. So we go round virgin, and then we're going to jump back up here to this B flat with the 2 in there, B flat, C, and F with the B flat down there. Other end. Then on child, we're going to do this walk to E flat on holy, but we're going to play B flat, C minor, B flat, C minor, B flat over D to E flat. You've probably done this in your left hand. If you've not done these chords attached to it before, you've probably gone B flat, C, D, and E flat. We're going to attach chords to them, so we're going to do B flat, C minor, and then B flat over D. And then we're going to go to this E flat here. But let's just play the shell of those. So you're on this B flat, and you're going other end. Then on child, we'll play the shell of a B flat. For that B flat, we're going to, and you can pay attention to this on your chord chart. Watch those. D and B flat, with the B flat in the left hand. And then the C minor, so C in the left hand, and then the E flat and C shell. And then I'm going to play a D in the left hand, then a B flat and a D up here for the B flat over D. And I know there's no B flat in there, but it works out. And then we're right there to play this E flat. So E flat in the left hand, and we'll start up a 3-finger chord again on that and play G, B flat, and E flat. And that's on Holy Infant Soul. All right, so let's go over that little walk again there. So round young virgin, mother and child, holy infant soul. Then on tender, we're going back to B flat with the 2 in there, B flat, C, and F. Tender and mild. Now on sleep, we're going to an F, so regular OF, F, A, and C with an F down here. So sleep in. Then on heavenly, we're going to play an F sharp diminished 7 or a G flat diminished 7, but I'm calling it an F sharp diminished 7. Don't get freaked out by that. It just says F sharp diminished on your chord chart. This, you can completely do it. And when somebody asks you about it, after they hear you play it, they'll say, what was that chord? You can say, well, that was an F sharp diminished 7. Love that chord. Play it all the time. And you'll look pretty smart to the person that doesn't know that that's not that hard to play. So that F sharp diminished 7 is F sharp, A, C, and D sharp, or E flat, whatever you want to call that. I'm not getting technical around here. So we're going sleep in heavenly. And we're walking to a G minor, so it's G, B flat, and D. And then we're going down to a B flat over F. So it's sleep in heavenly peace. And that's the same as earlier. F down here, F, B flat, and D. All right, so now we're going to enter the last line, and we're going to go sleep in heavenly peace. But in that sleep in, we're going to play in the left hand and the right hand B flat. And we're going to kind of play the melody in the left hand. It just works out like this. B flat, D, and F. So we got sleep, and then we're going to play B flat with an F down here. So F in the thumb, B flat, D, F down here. So sleep, and then B flat over D, B flat, F, D with a D down here. Sleep then we're going to just, you know, hop on up to an F again. Heaven. So regular O F, F, A, and C. Do that F sharp diminished 7 again, or just F sharp diminished, whatever you want to call that. On heavenly. So on Lee, same chords as earlier, F. And then on peace, you can just go back to a B flat and roll into the second verse, or you can play the interlude just like the intro, and you can go in heavenly peace. You remember the intro there? Play it through twice. And that is it. So you can do that on the last word of those verses. Now, all 3 verses are the same, so this is, you know, pretty much it. So you can just play that interlude, or you can just go back to a B flat and just roll right into the next verse. And I go ahead and play the interlude as an outro, and I'll show you kind of how to end that. So you play it the same. Oops, sorry. And then you play that da-da, about forgot. And then and then when you get to the end there, you can just play a B flat of any kind and hit any note you want to. Now I'm going to go ahead and play that B flat major 7, the rootless up here, which is F, A, and D. You know, it's like you drop the thumb down, and you can play any of those notes on the way down there and just kind of end it. And then just hit a B flat somewhere. Just kind of end it. So it would be like, and then just slowly off, kind of a metronome time. No note's going to be wrong if you hit one of those. And then just kind of end it. And that's it for Silent Night. I'm going to play it kind of slow and in context for you, a verse of it. So that way you can see how it kind of all meshes together. So let's start with the intro real quick. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round young virgin mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly. Then back to that interlude. If I was ending it, I would do this. All right, that is it for Silent Night. We'll see you at the next lesson. Thank you so much for watching.